So we're gonna jump right into Void War. We only have 2 ships left. I'm probably gonna leave it on Torment 3. I don't know what the highest level of Torment difficulty is. I feel like I've been told it's like 8 or 12 or something. But to get these last ships in, just to get wins and not get super salty while we're finishing these ships, we're gonna be playing on... Oh! I have 3 ships left. I thought I had 2. This one wasn't showing. Hold on a second. Which one did we win on last time? Was it this one? Stone Cannon, Bolt Cannon. I think it was the Light Destroyer. Let me see here. The Triumph of Heaven. Ultima Ratio. No. This is... We're on the sea ships. Where is it? List. Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, Unknown Vessel wasn't showing before, and it's still not showing. I was just on the wrong page. So we unlocked with the Profane Ecstasy was what we did last time. Apocalypso! Oh, that's a cool looking ship. Wow, that's like a Prometheus crazy looking ship from Aliens or something. Apocalypso, what is this ship all about? We have a Blood Cultist Psyker with a Mind Control ability, an Imperial guy with teleport all crew to target room to random rooms on opposing ship. And then Spectral Drives. Your ship can dodge spells. Okay. You might actually take a vacation day for a Silksong release. You never do that. Nice. Yeah, I bet there are a lot of people who are gonna be taking a day off of work for that release. Magnetic Pulse. 1 power, 2 shots. It stuns, and then an Energy Beam 2. 2 power for 1 whole damage, but I think that's a very long beam. Alright. Any special systems? We have Huskrak. Interesting. Okay. It seems like this ship wants to... abduct people? Or mind control people? I'm not sure. Or some of both. I'm probably going to go with Exile. Because he's just the most OP. The ability to board and get our loots. So, Apocalypso. Exile. Spectral Drives. Let's do it. Torment difficulty 3. Let's see if this ship is strong or not. Q ability. Put mind control on W and abduction on E, I guess. Teleport all crew in a target room to random ships on the opposing ship. I wonder if I mind control one guy, they fight each other and then you abduct them. I wonder how that would work. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. Let's see what we got here. Systems, modules, systems, consumables, and missiles, armaments and modules, crew. Okay. But yeah, just over 2 weeks for Silksong, so that's pretty awesome. Prisoner, I'd love free crew if I can. Alright, W, 25 health, 15 health, 25. So if I mind control this guy. Alright, I am almost guaranteed now that this game knows where you're aiming stuff when you cast it. That guy moved out of where I aimed it and turned on his projectile immunity the very second I did it. I feel like that's almost a guarantee that they just know where you're going. Nice. I abducted them all. Okay. That seems so troll. That seems so troll and unfair, if that's how that works. Apparently has a missile too. Alright, we did get a free crew though. Like, for me to shoot my mind control at the piloting, and as soon as that projectile exits, he moves and then turns on his projectile defense. That's so troll, man. That's so troll. I don't know how the mechanics of everything work in this game yet, because I'm still, you know, figuring all that stuff out. Unlike FTO, where we have a lot of that figured out, but that seems awfully suspicious. It's like when you're, I don't know, playing Elden Ring, you shoot an ability And as you shoot it, the boss insta-dodges. It's like they have AI computer-generated knowledge of what happens as soon as it happens, and they use it to make your abilities not work or something. Do we have any abilities, any Psyker slots open? We don't. I guess I'll go for occult knowledge anyway. I don't think I care about the other stuff. Okay. Well, we might control them abducted. Okay, so that was... I mean, what I meant to do, but was expecting there to be a guy to fight in the room there. Okay. Yes, go fight. Please don't kill my own crew. Oh, damn it. Okay, I need them to not kill my shields. Damn it. Are these guys immune to ventilating? They're not. Okay. Oh my god, are you dying already? Please tell me you're not dying. Okay, I don't think he's dying, actually. Goodness. Freaking hell. 1 health, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Does he kill my dude? No, don't kill my dude. Don't you effing kill my dude. What are you doing? He's just running to an empty room and using his ability. I don't understand how the AI acts in this game. I just don't understand it. Oh, it's not an empty room. What's in that room? I can't see because effing poison, by the way. Okay, 1 off lethal. Jesus, this poison beam is like chasing my crew down, I swear. I have to run this guy away from the goddamn poison beam. Alright, all that work to get effing Psychic Streak. Okay, well, I'm playing Torment 3 to not be salty, and I'm already effing salty. Great start. Is this Torment 7? No, this is Torment 3. And that guy had, like, a bajillion poison and I guess I abducted, so I guess my own damn fault for abducting the guy. Okay, well, I've gotten no scrap so far from our first 2 jumps, so... I think I get full heal from going to... Well, only this is a... Imperial influence thing. Is it Imperial? No, it's not. It's the Raider clan, okay. Gives us scrap, though. Okay, that's nice. So I don't get to go to store because I went there. Alright, then let's get second shield, then. The thing that somebody told me not the best upgrade to get early, but I'm just getting it because then I wouldn't have been dying to poison beams there. Okay, is this the colony? Alright, he can't get through my 2 shields. You gonna dodge? Okay, that guy didn't dodge. I don't know why I keep abducting. I'm doing it. Go fight each other, please. I wish I could control mind control dudes. The fact that you can't control mind control dudes is weird to me. Or maybe it's not weird. I don't know. The fact that they run away from you is really annoying. Breaches for no reason. Great. Okay, well, let's have our Or these guys fix it since they are expendable crew. So I haven't updated y'all on my job search recently because, you know, I've been doing other things, but I've been, you know, having other gigs that have been taking up my time. But I actually still have been filling out job applications. I got a message back on Indeed from one of my applications today from a company called, it's like cards, games, and collectibles or something like that. Which kind of seems like a GameStop with less video game and more like tabletop and, I don't know, anime and plushies or whatever, like some sort of collectibles type store. So I got a message back from them today, so I'm still hoping that I'll be able to get a day job sometime soon. That will most likely, if it does happen, affect my stream schedule, obviously, but and I also filled out another application the other night for a like just some home goods store. So like I haven't given up on the nice blue option. Ooh, good reward. On the job search. It's just been frickin' slow and difficult. While you're here to get anime pillows, would you mind if I sang Ave Maria? Well, I don't plan on singing there, but yeah, you know. If they need me to, you know, I won't say no, I guess. Okay, let's have you on weapons here while you're getting your anime pillows. Yeah, something like that. Just mix the jobs together. I actually, when I worked at Walmart years ago, people would be like, "Oh, you're a singer? Can you sing something for us?" And so I'd be like, "Okay," and I'll just sing a little opera thing. And like, "That's amazing!" I know, and I'm working at Walmart. Isn't it great? 20 HP. Anybody else have armor? Put it on the guy who almost died earlier. This guy here. Alright. Okay. He's got no ability to get through our shields. Very good. But I am going to interrupt this right as I'm about to fire. Now, this beam is pretty long, but not long enough to really make it amazing. Mind control. Kill your friends. Well, not projectiles so effing slow I can never actually hit with the damn thing. Or they just know it's coming at all times and dodge it. That's my cynical idea of what's happening there. Not done immobile! Is that French? Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, immunity to suffocation is very nice. Yeah, let's get immunity to suffocation. I would love my exile to be immune to suffocation. For those who don't know, that's Italian. That is Italian, not actually French. Do I go to ship armaments and modules? Do I go for crew? I have 36 scrap. I do have a missile to sell. And just like, what is this? A stun thing. I don't know that I have enough to buy anything. I'm gonna go here, and if I get something else to sell, maybe I'll go to the crew recruitment store. Beam and a heavy laser, so he can't do damage to me. No, what it usually is, oh, you sing opera? Can you sing Phantom of the Opera? Phantom of the Opera is not an opera. When people say their favorite opera is Phantom of the Opera, you know that that person doesn't know what opera is. Sorry for anybody in chat who thinks Phantom of the Opera is an opera. It's a musical with the word opera in it. It's not actually an opera. I'm sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. I was about to mind control, but they probably get out of there in time. Phantom of the Musical was already taken, though. Poor Andrew Lloyd Webber. Confusing people since 1979 or whenever he started writing musicals. Alright, I'll go check. We can probably afford a single crew. Was it based on a specific opera or just in general? Phantom of the Opera? There is nothing to do with any opera at all. It's like a... It's just set in a theater with an opera singer and a phantom who stalks her. That's like the whole story. The only opera is a made-up show. As far as I know, I don't think there's any specific opera ever referenced in there. They'd probably have copyright issues if they, reference any specific opera. But the only thing that's operatic about Phantom of the Opera is that the word opera is in the title, and there's an opera singer in the show. You thought that the opera in the musical is based on one? No. And that's the thing. People don't... Lay people who see, like, movies and musicals have probably not actually seen a real opera. So they don't really know what a real opera is, so if it says Phantom of the Opera, they assume it is an opera, or is about an opera, or something. It's just set that way, so... we have a Blood Cultist, we have Imperial Citizen, we have a Raider. I love the War Cultist, and I can't afford him. If I sold this missile, could I afford it? 15... No, I'm 3 scrap short of getting the War Cultist. So... I mean, I don't blame people, but it's like... It's like, Scott, if you were really into video games, and somebody's like, oh yeah, my favorite video game is... I don't know, Tetris, or something. It's like... Yeah, it's technically a video game, but I wouldn't call you a gamer. You know... I wouldn't take that person's opinions or knowledge about video games very in depth, because it's very surface level. Do I want to buy any crew here? I don't think so. It's like with board games, you like Monopoly? Yeah, I know. Like if I said, oh, I love D&D, and I've done like one campaign, they're like, you don't know anything about D&D. I know a little bit about D&D, but I shouldn't have any strong opinions about D&D, even though I like bards. I don't know if they're actually good, so I shouldn't claim any great knowledge about, D&D or anything. And so when people say my favorite opera is Phantom of the Opera, I know not to actually talk to them about that opera, because they don't actually have any deep knowledge about operas, most likely. Is that a snobby view? Probably. But, everybody's a snob about something. Alright, there's... I don't think I want to just buy another Corsair. If there's Purify for sale here, I might get it. As it is, I don't think I care about anything here. Poison immunity is... It's actually cheap. I'm gonna buy that. I had a guy almost died of poison earlier, so if I can keep him alive... If I can keep a dude alive from dying to poison, it's probably a good idea. Pirates of Penzance is an opera mentioned in Pretty Woman. Yeah, and that actually I think is also technically not true, because Pirates of Penzance is an operetta. Because technically the difference between an opera and operetta is that an opera has no spoken dialogue. And I'm pretty sure every Gilbert and Sullivan operetta, which is what Pirates of Penzance is, has spoken dialogue. So I think technically it's an operetta. So again, snobby technical thing, but Pretty Woman was also probably slightly wrong if they called Pirates of Penzance an opera. You are technically incorrect, the worst type of correct. Even the Magic Flute, which is Mozart and one of the most famous operas, I think is technically an operetta because there is spoken dialogue in it. I believe. Wiki disagrees with me. Well, who wrote the wiki page? Don't believe everything on Wikipedia. I actually would like to look up the Wikipedia page, because I'd also like to see what their definition of opera and operetta is, to be honest. Because that's the problem with Wikipedia. It's often written by... I think anybody can update a Wikipedia, right? And it has to be, like, edited by people who are knowledgeable in that subject, right? They call it a comic opera in 2 parts. Okay, let me pull up the Wikipedia page. I would call it a comic operetta in 2 parts. Wikipedia. Let's go to Pirates of Penzance. Comic opera. Well, how do they describe comic opera? Light opera, including spoken dialogue. Do they have a... See, they also mention operetta in here. Operetta, genre of light opera, spoken dialogue, lighter than opera. See, this feels like almost the description of, is every... What is it? Is every sandwich a burger, or is every burger a sandwich? Like, because I was always taught that an opera, where's the definition of opera? Western theater music, fundamental component. Such a work is typically a collaboration between art composer and librettist. Because in all of my study, I was always taught that an opera is all sung, completely sung. An operetta is mostly sung, but has some dialogue, includes spoken dialogue. Now, if you go to Pirates of Penzance, they call it a comic opera. Sung dramatic work. I don't know. I feel like some of this is getting some mixed nomenclature here. I mean, who knew we were going to be talking about operettas and operas today? I would actually take slight issue with a little of that, because I would say there are comic operas that are actually operas that have no spoken dialogue, because there's plenty of comedies, like Mozart's Marriage of Figaro is probably a comic opera, and there's no spoken dialogue. I would call that a comic opera. I would call Pirates of Penzance comic operetta, is what I would call that. I know, you're welcome, YouTube. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of classical music genre descriptions. Warhammer 40k opera would be way metal, yeah. We're playing faster than opera right now, yes. And we learned something, too. Yeah, I'm wondering if, I'm wondering... Like, I would defer to people in a college setting who teach music history and are in the, what do you call, academic field to this, because I don't interact with opera stuff every day like they do, and this is just my understanding and my teaching. So, but from my knowledge, Gilbert and Sullivan is not considered opera; it's considered operetta. But maybe there's some distinction between comic opera and operetta that I am not familiar with. But I can tell you something every opera singer would say, is that Phantom of the Opera is not an opera. Everyone in the academic world, I'm pretty sure, will agree with me there. Man, I feel like they repair really fast on these possessed ships. Okay. So that's a Gore Shrine, which would give me Blood Cultist, which I already have. I also already have a Raider Outlaw. My guy will take damage. I think we get stuff from this anyway. Am I saying Star Wars isn't about stars fighting each other? How blasphemous. No, but speaking of Star Wars, isn't there some debate about if Star Wars is a... What is it? Like a space opera versus science fiction or something like that? Isn't there some... If we're gonna get into, you know... I mean, Scott Free brought it up. Don't blame me. Scott Free's fault. Don't blame me. Space fantasy is the best descriptor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know. I think there is some debate about what genre Star Wars is or something. I don't know the whole debate, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that debate at some point. Okay, it's the mind control guy. We humans love to be pedantic and argue over definitions, you know. Oh, damn. If I'd gone the other way, he was dead. I'm here stirring the pot. I mean, it is the internet. If you're on the internet and you're not stirring the pot, then you're not doing it right. At least that's how I understand how the internet works. If you're not being pedantic on the internet, you're not using the internet correctly. I don't really care about that. Pledge myself to the blood god. Do I actually care about pledging myself to the blood god? I think I might actually prefer to stay as a raider. There's a listening station. So listening station is raider outlaw. Actually, there are some really good blood cultist crew. All right, sure. That'll hurt me, and I won't be able to rest. But I do have heal thing if I need it. Star Wars has sci-fi elements, so it's minor in the story for something like Star Trek or Babylon 5. I think modern Star Wars is defined as trash. I would agree with that. Yeah. Modern Star Wars is defined as trash. That's the best sentence. Alright. So I guess the debate is if Star Wars is actually science fiction or if it's space, fantasy, or whatever the hell. I mean, whatever. Are fantasy books science fiction? They're all put in the same, you know, library section. It's all in sci-fi fantasy. Alright, let's mind control in here. Stun those guys if I can so they can't repair it. Beautiful. Let's see. Crumpet want a cookie. I actually don't want you to be in there because you are a permanent part of my crew. As opposed to the other guys that are non-permanent parts of the crew. Oh my god, he literally, right as I fired... F you, dude. Literally right as he fired, he blocked my shot with his thing that blocks all beams. I swear the projectile blocking ability is stupid OP. The fact that beams don't affect it, and it's just instant pop-up to block a shot, seems really overpowered. Oh well. I'm just whining a lot today, I guess. It's just trolling me, yeah, true. Really effective at trolling me. Alright. 2 shots, 1 shot, so we can get through here. I do this, and then mind control in there. Hopefully I can 2v1 here. Okay, fight your friend, please. If I go here. There we go. Damn, do I win this? I don't know if I win this. But I'm gonna take the chance. If I have anything that can actually kill him. If I abduct him, I can finish him off. Alright, that should finish him, right? Good. Fight over. Get wrecked. I need heal bay. That's what I need. Systems anywhere? Systems here. When will Randall do a solo opera stream? I mean, one of my most watched clips is when I was fighting the FTL boss and I was singing an opera aria. I think it's still on my stream somewhere. Yes, heal bay. Beautiful. Let's go here. Demonic units HP. Wants to deal damage. That's a crazy OP one. I don't have any lances and it's expensive. Weapon shot count is doubled. I like this one, but it's also really expensive. Holy crap, those are really expensive things for sale. Let me go heal my guy. Besides solo opera, I don't know. I basically would have to play, like, find orchestral accompaniments on YouTube and, like, do a karaoke thing. And I've done karaoke, but it's way more fun to do pop karaoke than to do, like, opera karaoke, in my opinion. First time your ship fires an non-beam weapon, the count is double. Do I want to spend 150 on this? I think I'd rather just get my shield charger thing, because this thing's OP. Let's go ahead and get this. Alright, let's get a dodge and a power. One thing that's annoying about classical music versus modern lyrical music, because it doesn't have lyrics, if it's stuck in your head, you can't look up the name of it. True, true. Yeah, you can't go to Google and say, what's that song that goes dun 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 dun? You can't do that. Although you could what you could do is, I guess, sing it, kind of like that. You could kind of sing it. Use what are those apps? That's like, you know, look up a song. You like have your phone in a restaurant listening to the song, going, what is this song? I forget what that app called. What that app is called. That's right, that's the wedding march. Good job. Good ear, Madman. Do we provide that kind of service now? Weddings? No, no weddings allowed. Although if somebody wants me to officiate, I mean, I could probably make that happen. Stop beeping on my control crew. For really good swipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms hit. Nice. I screwed up. I didn't move my power around correctly here. Good. Fixed it. Okay, so wait for the poison to wear off, and let's go heal this dude. Okay. Shazam doesn't do well with humming and whistling. I haven't tried it that much, so... Is that app I'm talking about? Weddings aren't allowed, only funerals, and eternal service to the Death Lord. Okay, cool. Yay for 51 free scrap. Now I'm blocking his shiznizle. So when one of their own crew die in the room to mind control, it does not actually break the room, apparently. Okay. Not sure if I knew exactly how that mechanic works, to be honest. Only dodge that full volley. Okay. 44 scrap or another husk and 22 scrap? Yeah, I'll take another husk. Which is the real one? I think it's you. So you go there and you go be on... no, you go be here and you go be on sensors. Okay. Any more stores? Crew store over there, nice. Well, we have a lot of machine slaves. It's almost like we endorse slavery here or something, but we definitely don't endorse slavery around here, that's for sure. Okay, so this guy is immune to suffocation, so I can board in his... Okay, he can't do damage. I can board in his shields, actually, is probably where I should have gone. Let's go do that. Get blasted. Okay, we are banking some scrap. Do I bank all the way to the store? Maybe. I guess we're getting another machine slave here, because I don't really need repairs that much. I don't really need musicians. Who needs musicians anyway? No, munitions. So I'll put you on doors. Okay. Actually swap these guys around. Go. Okay, we got intruders. Let's get our loots. That guy just disappeared in the middle of me fighting him, which is really annoying and stupid. Alright, that extra loot was not that great. Can you do damage to us? I don't think so. Yeah, we should be safe there. We're definitely gonna want to heal. Actually, I should just go ahead and heal now. It's fine. Happy Thursday, Bob Carnes. How are you doing, my friend? Are you excited about Silk Song coming out, as RPG Nerdos and others in chat are? That's the big announcement that came through. Hollow Knight, well, I guess it's not even called Hollow Knight, it's just called Silk Song. I was like, Hollow Knight 2, but that's what noobs who don't know anything about Hollow Knight or Silk Song would call Silk Song. Alright. Investigate. Oh, it's a store. Oh, okay. Radiant Blaster, Auto Disruptor. I don't think I care about any of this stuff. But 1 power energy lance. Nice little upgrade to our weapons. I will take that. And will I upgrade it? I don't think I need to upgrade it before the crew place here. Thank you for the 3 months of subbage. You're somewhat excited, but your backlog is wild, and you're not likely to start something else until you finish Munch Train 2 and Expedition 33. Nice. That's kind of the way I am, too. Alright, Imperials. Swarm of cultists. Let's attack the cultists. Well, thank you for the sub. And yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Okay, this should be... I'm gonna say no damage, but this guy was shooting a projectile that could bypass all shields, so... I do not like the ship layout. The shields and weapons are so far apart from each other. Mind control going through? Beautiful. Better swipe, 4 damage. Nice. You can record yourself humming and upload that to name that song. Or R find that song. Oh, there's a Reddit for finding songs, huh? Okay. Alright. Sounds like a fun, like, memory game or something. Or trivia game. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, I do need a war cultist. I already have blood cultist, and I don't have demonic, so I probably want to get those two. I still don't have any unit that actually has a Psyker slot, do I? So, temporary hound, summoner, right. Getting the war cultist for sure. And yeah, let's get this guy so we have a demonic. I'm not sure if demonic crew have any blue options, to be honest. Q, W, E, put that on R. If we do that, this guy expires between jumps. Okay. Is this guy... What kind of slots does this guy have that we just bought? He's got a weapon and a tool slot. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's get a weapon power. Energy lance available now. Raider Outlaw, blue option. And we got a free weapon. Okay, not bad, not bad. Heat beam one, huh? Interesting. I'm gonna guess that's a very short fire beam, is my guess. Okay. Alright, crew. Shrine of Rage. That would be the war cult shrine, and I did just get a war cultist, right? So I don't necessarily need a war cultist, but I think you can get multiple fights, potentially multiple rewards from that. Well, maybe we should just go to systems here. Let's go here and we'll decide if we go to the war cultist shrine or not. I mean, I wonder if there... Oh, that's my first weapon I've gotten. I wonder if there's a... like an achievement for hitting every different type of shrine. I don't know if that's possible. How many shrines are there? There's Imperial, there's the Rage for War, there's the Blood, there's the Raider Listening one, there's, I think, Machine Priest Shrine. Yeah, there might be more shrines than it's possible to get in a single run, to be honest. Scrap, we have 52, and we have only like a heat beam to sell. I think I'm just gonna go to the Shrine of Rage. Yeah, Machine God. Be an interesting thing. I wonder if that'd be like, you know, the crystal, getting the crystal sector unlock in FTL, where it's just you have to have a stupid amount of good RNG to make that happen. Reduces dodge, overshoot his shields, very good. I control that guy. Fight it out. Order his weapons. Got the magnetic pulse there. So you have to, like, yeah, you have to pick the right pathing, the right sectors. Yeah, it seems like that'd be like a lot of RNG. I never moved this guy. I'm repairing that. There. Heat beam. How big are you, heat beam? Yeah, you're pretty small. Holding torch makes fast repair speed. I have some tool slots, so let's do that. Pledge myself the God of War. And then we join the fight, I think gets me more rewards. I hope I'm right about this. Alright, what do we got? Conqueror. Would I want to abduct his crew? He's got a missile. Power one shot. Got a lot of projectiles, actually. He's boarding me. Alright, no missiles for you. That's very good. Oh, the music in this game is so tense. I mean, it's fine. Just the fate of the galaxy. You don't have to be so tense, music. No big deal. Just the fate of the galaxy. Don't worry about it. If I can stun this guy in the fire and get the crew kill. Nice, that should do it, I think. Alright, Heat Beam actually doing some work. Okay, one more fight. Prom's champion. Let's hope he doesn't dodge this. Mind control. 2, 3, 4 shots and the siege bombard. Set all of his offense on fire if we can. Very good. Are they immune to fire? I should have set fire to the piloting then. I can do 4 damage there. Actually, no, I want to hit their shields, so that and set fire to the shields. So it seems like, unlike FTL, they don't prioritize shields in this game for repairs and stuff, which seems weird. Just weird for me, to me, after so many years of FTL, them not prioritizing. Shields for repairs. Alright, you go heal, sir. And we did get a faster repair tool. Let's put that on somebody who can actually repair. How about this gladiatrix? Sounds like a guy who likes to dominate people in the bedroom or something. Crew. I do still need systems. If I go systems, I won't get major threat fight. We have scrap. Let's see if there's any really good crew or factions I don't have yet. I got war cultists. I don't have a death cultist. You have raider outlaws, and I don't have a machine priest. All right, so there are two. All right, 60 scrap to get these two. Very nice. And NG, I want you to have the repair ability, so there we go. This guy has 100% faster repair speed. Very nice. And this other guy we got, does he have a Psyker slot? He does not. R. Make this T then. T for summon rot spawn or something. Anything else I care about here? I'd have to sell to get one of you guys. Nah. No Purify ability. Purify is probably my favorite defensive crew ability. Alright. That's really good for going into the big scary fight over here. I'm probably gonna... I definitely need third shield before I go there. Before I go there. That is a very small ship with a lot of crew. This is like a clown car ship. Four, five, six, seven. 7 crew on a ship with 9 crew slots. That's just goofy. Really. W here. Call this the clown car ship. What's up, Grimo? 2 weeks until Silksong, that's right. We've been talking about that. I knew we'd have a lot of folks come by talking about how excited they were when RPG linked me the trailer. That's pretty awesome. You've missed a few streams. Is this FTL in the 40k universe? Basically, yeah, Soother Bright. Yeah, you've missed a lot of streams because we're on our last day of playing this, and I played every ship in the A, B, and C ship list, so definitely been a few, but it's been pretty fun. It's basically FTL with more crew abilities and some other things that make it more interesting. It's actually been surprisingly more fun and interesting than I expected it to be when I heard so much about this game. I didn't think I'd actually find it all that interesting since I've played so many FTL likes over the years, but it's been a lot of fun. It's kept me interested enough to play every ship once at least. Armor or weapons. Here's one of these things where I don't like the wording, because you'd think weapons would mean a ship weapon. However, what this actually means is if I do this, I get a weapon to equip on my crew. I'm pretty sure this weapon is referring to crew weapon, not ship armament. Do I want armor or do I want weapons? I kind of need both, but I think I prefer weapons. After Void War, what's next? Expedition 33 Clair Obscura. A game that I've heard nothing but amazing praises and awesome hype about. So I'm gonna finally play that game. The French Mime RPG. I don't know about that, but I do know it's very good, and I've heard nothing but praises. Shogi says it's in his top 10 of all-time games now, which I haven't heard of a new game coming out being in anybody's like top anything in years, except maybe Baldur's Gate 3, I guess. Wow, this guy really is just kicking all of our asses. Okay. Let's get you guys all just go in there and get a heal. You deserve it. Good job, guys. Way to fight off some big chunky dude who's really OP. On the 29th of August, PoE 2 updates again. It gets another act and a fat stack of changes. I will be checking that out. 100%, Madman. 100%. I'm looking forward to when they add traps to the game. Ooh, that's a nice weapon. Who do I want to give that to? I want to give that to my main guy. So I want to do a crossbow plus traps build, is what I want to do. I feel like I should spread these guys out a little bit more, maybe over here. It's going to include trading items offline without pinging other players anymore. Okay. It's a weird setting. Oh, you're talking about Clair Obscura is a weird setting? Okay. You've caught some streams. It seems good. They didn't throw in any extra characters yet. They expanded the passive tree by more than 100 new nodes. Added sprinting for faster movement. Are traps not added until they add a new character? Because traps is just a new weapon type, right? Are they tying weapons being added with a class? I don't know if I'll play it then if they don't have any new weapons. Depends on how much new stuff there is. Sprinting for faster movement. They removed support gem limit and added 3 tiers of every support. Okay. Well, it does look like a lot of cool stuff they've added. So I probably will check it out. Even if there's not a new class or new weapon or anything. I just hope they improve performance on the game, because the main reason I stopped playing it is... Ooh, that's really nice. Path of Exile 2 is it would take me 30 seconds to a minute every time I zone, and you zone all the time in those games. It's so frustrating to have to sit around, twiddle your thumbs every time you go to a new zone. I really hope performance is improved, because that would be my #1 issue. I really hope they improve that. I'd rather have scrap then. Do I need to repair? No. Okay. If you have a video, yeah, you can link it. I'll watch it later. Wow, that was what we got from this jump. 5 missiles. Okay. He dodged with only 5% dodge. Sounds totally real. totally real. That's how math works. 5% happens every time. Okay. There we go. Oh man, he's got a lot of shots. Okay. Power, man. If I can mind control in this room, that'd be great. This music is so unpleasant to listen to. Come on. Give me some Ben Prunty pretty music. This is just not pleasant at all. You sent it in my DMs. Okay, I will try to remember to look at that later. If it's in my DMs, sometimes I forget to look at it until the next day, but I'll try to remember. You're very much looking forward to trying to make Shotgun Merc again. Last time you didn't really enjoy it by the end. The mobs were too tanky. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll go here. I'm honestly hoping there's nothing I want here so I can get ship upgrades before this mini boss fight. Okay, I already have War Cultists. Do I actually... Oh man, I don't think I have an Imperial Citizen, do I? Oh, I do. Okay, good. Although I'd like to get this guy, but he's just really expensive. War Cultists. Okay, so I think I have every faction available here. Probably want to get the sword, to be honest. I'm missing a lot of weapons still, right? Yeah. So if I get a power upgrade... And then I can get a weapon. A Blessed Blade. The Blessed Blade of Antioch. 25 health, 25, 30 health. Weapon. Okay. Alright, it's time for big scary boss fight here. Mini boss fight. Please don't be the... Oh, it is the War Cult sector. Okay. War Cult mini boss should be better than the Imperial mini boss. Does War Cult sector mean War Cult mini boss? No, this is the... This is the Blood Cult mini boss? Death Cultist? Wait. War Cult, Imperial Citizen... Blood Cult. Okay, I don't know what faction this is. Necrophage makes me sound like Death Cultist, but I don't know. I'm gonna dodge my mind control projectile. No, he's just gonna block it with a ton of bullshit is what he's gonna do. Jesus Christ. 4 overlapping immune to projectile guys blocking the shields. What the F is the counterplay to that? The ability to board, and I have no way to board. Actually, hold on a second. This one's instant. Let's do the instant one first. Have a bunch of crap on your ship. How about that? 2, 1. Okay, I just interrupted all that shit. These freaking abilities I just hate. Bear. Block ability. Now we've got the damn shield thing up. Okay, we dodged that. Why is my O2 getting attacked? Wear off, stupid bullshit shield thing. Wear off. Shields down, please. Good. Shields are down. Oh, there's a lot of... I forgot how many energy lance shots we get, actually. Dodging a lot of those. That's really good. Get you guys to go heal. Can I move you? No, I can't. Stun some guys. You guys repairing that. I need to get this thing offline. Okay. This crap again. Interrupt it. How the hell did a Warbringer just randomly spawn there? What the F? Where the hell did this Warbringer come from? That guy summons a fiend. Does anybody know where this guy came from? They're just adding shit to the game now? I mean, seriously, where did this guy come from? I literally don't know where that guy came from. Oh, by the way, there's an extra unit that just spawns. What? What? Why? And from where? We're about to phase this guy. Because clones. What? Clones, okay, sure. You wouldn't be surprised if it just throws in more enemies randomly to troll you? Yeah, I guess so. That's what it feels like just happened, because looking at every single ability, spawns infernal creature on death. Oh, it's these guys. It's whatever that blue unit is, randomly spawns a random unit, and they randomly got the best unit in the game. Okay. Fun with randomness. Okay. They randomly got 2 of the best random units in the random game. Congratulations on that. Okay, all this shit just got repaired. Okay, and we got that there. Random free repairs. Congratulations on your random free, random everything works and is fixed again. Congratulations on that. Missile incoming. Fuck you, game. Did I just... Okay, I didn't interrupt. Good. Stop abducting my crew, you stupid game. Where mind you go there? Let me fix the shields and this thing is still up. Okay, let's make a game where there's no counterplay to missiles and there's a missile that abducts your crew and you literally can't stop it. It's fun. Just shield shit out, please. Give me a break from bullshit. He fucking dodged. With nobody piloting, he fucking dodges me. Those guys are not real long-term crew. This shitty fight, man. Don't dodge. Oh, he keeps fucking dodging half of my fucking shots! Come on, you shit game! Ah, god damn it. I can't fucking kill this guy until I can get both of his shields down at the same time, and I can't fucking get two of his shields down if he keeps fucking dodging all my fucking shots. Give me a goddamn break, you shitty piece of shit game. No fucking counterplay to missiles. Yeah, keep just ducking the goddamn crew. He's got the stupid shield thing. Let me get the poison resistance that I bought earlier, and let me throw a heal in this room. Dumb fight. Wear off, shield bullshit. Wear off. Stop fucking dodging, you piece of shit game. Fucking finally, god damn it. I swear the effing mini bosses are worse than the goddamn actual boss. I swear they are. This would let me board more people. I already have a demonic guy. I'm gonna take this thing. Alright, Jesus Christ. Let me upgrade my heal bay. Yeah, I'm glad I'm done with this game after today. Too much effing FTL bullshit in this game. And this is frickin' Torment 3, by the way. Not even that high in the Torment difficulty. I think I've had enough of reminders of why I'd stopped playing FTL multiple times a week while playing this game. These mini bosses are so stupid. They get a free repair in the middle of the fight. They get a free reinforcements. Like, these mini bosses are just dumb. 1 power for 1 shot. Yeah, I'll use that over the fire beam. I need to get through these damn shields more consistently. Okay, is there a heal? There's not a repair. There's no repair. I swear that the more I hear this shrieky music, the more annoyed I get at it. Like, maybe some people like this atmospheric stuff. It's just grating to me. Oh, this music is blah. What's up, Constantine? Hands up, give me all your scrap. Okay. Okay, if I were to board, who would it be with? Honestly, I don't have that many good boarders. This guy, I guess. This guy. This guy. I guess if I got this guy some... Oh, I could do this guy and he could summon his hound. So I guess we do this. Now these 4 guys. Wraith, Behemicus, Rhaegar, and Gaiex. Which of you have tool slots? Gaiex. Rhaegar, you do. Rhaegar. So I could board with him. Okay. Okay. 175 scrap. I really need to heal. These friggin' mini bosses are just a nightmare. Alright. Unholy Frenzy of Star Systems. Okay. There's no heal until there. Shrine of Rage, which I think I already have activated, right? Yes, so I don't need to go there unless I want another fight. Double flak 1 these guys have. $69 scrap, the best amount of scrap. I know, I feel like somebody at one point said, oh, I love this music, and I'm like, you do? This music is a bunch of weird metallic screechy sounds for hours on end. I mean, to each their own, I guess. Only so much of that I can, like, friggin' take in a day. But I mean, maybe that's what like death metal sounds like or something, I don't know. Or there's a lot. I had a friend that I worked at Music and Arts with who loved some kind of metal. I forget. There's like all these different genres of metal. I think it's what are the different genres, like death metal, hard metal? I don't know. There's a bunch of different types of blood metal. I don't know. And he liked one of them, and I listened to it at one point. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of strange noises coming out of this, out of your car stereo right now. I have a chance to dodge this, am I? 20% chance. Or 0, I guess. Okay, this is crew dead. Let's hurry up and finish it, please. Thank you. I do like the reagents to summon things. We'll take that. Must admit the music is not good, but you say that about the FTL music too. You think FTL music is bad? Really? I mean, okay. I think it's one of the best soundtracks of all time, but okay. I don't think anybody else in this chat would agree with you that FTL soundtrack is bad. It's horrible in your opinion? Okay. Alright, does anybody in chat agree with Shogi that FTL soundtrack is horrible? Because I have the exact opposite opinion about that. There was an article about a free diver who held his breath for 29 minutes. The article went on to talk about how breathing is essential for life. Thank you, ChatGPT. Okay. What do you not like about the FTL music? Do you not like... What would you call that? Electronic, atmospheric... I don't know, how do you describe FTL music, I guess would be the question. Alright, we want Whole Reaper 100%. Weapons, open doors, don't care. Friendly crew gain DPS when fighting in a vacuum. That's interesting. Poison deals double damage. Stun thing's pretty good. I need more shots. 2 power for 1 shot does not help me get through shields. Ah, here we go. Storm cannon. There's some shots. Okay, what do I get rid of? 1 power for 1 shot thing. Yeah. Definitely need a couple weapon power upgrades here. Vacuum thing. Stuns crew. What are we missing? I'm missing the Siege Bombard, I think is the last system I want. FTL soundtrack is rockin'. You think rockin's a bit of a stretch? Oops. I mean, I can understand not liking it. Actually, I can't really understand it because I think it sounds amazing. But, you know, music taste is subjective, so I can't blame you. I'm just curious what you don't like about it. So I'm missing a lot of health. Let me just do a little bit of repair. Can I get another weapon upgrade? I have just enough. Okay, good. Have that on. Do you find it, like, boring? Do you think there's no melody? I mean... To me, it's like kind of relaxing music. Like, it's very chill. Let's get that down. Go here. I really hate this ability that enemy DPS cannot exceed 3. That's really annoying. It feels like it was created on Casio keyboard. So it's the instrument choice, it sounds like, that you don't like. Is this still... Oh, he poisons, okay. It's too synth, huh? You made Tyler's Casio very sad by that statement. Yeah. Get wrecked. So instrumentation you don't like, huh? Okay. Alright. It's probably the best way to put it. Maybe it's instrumentation, maybe it's decision made on the overall sound, more than the melodies in the arrangement. Okay. So it's like the, if you were talking about like a symphonic piece, you'd say it's orchestration choice you didn't like, because that would be like instrument choices and arrangement of the voicings. You don't like the... Okay. All right. I mean, I can respect that. I don't really agree, because I like that kind of synth sound when you have space ambiance type music, but it's a valid opinion. What do we have here? Ship armaments and systems. I have one system I have left that I need. But of course, Shogi also just doesn't like FTL, so, you know. He's definitely in the minority in this chat. So it's very... I respect your bravery of saying your opinion when literally everyone else in chat will probably completely disagree with you. You're very brave to voice that opinion in this chat of a bunch of FTL stans, if that's the term for people who really like something. Rand, it's the internet. There's no such thing as respecting someone's opinion. Oh, sorry. I mean, you're wrong and you're bad and feel bad and I hate you and stuff. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. That's true. I wonder if Shogi would likes the Multimokia remixes of those, because I play those in pre-stream sometimes. Probably my favorite one is the Multimokia cover of rock, whatever the rock sector music is or whatever. Because yeah, it's basically symphonic instrumentation of the FTL melodies and rhythms and things. I think those sound awesome. If somebody's got a link for it, feel free to post it. Let's see here, because I'm guessing you like it better. I have a feeling you probably wouldn't still love it, based on what you said opinion-wise of the FTL music. But I don't really need another repair. I don't really need another machine slave. Rockman or Last Stand are your two favorites. You know, yeah, this guy's got a lot of shots. Let's just try to take some of those out. Okay. It's just enough chance for us to do 0 effing damage. My favorite. Okay, that stuns you guys. Do I want to board him with these guys? You know what? Yes, I do. Do some moitorizing here. Oh, does this just end the fight? Hopefully it does. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna need some power upgrades. Do I have a store coming up? I do have a store, so I'm gonna be... I was gonna say I'm gonna be greedy. I'll get 1 power, actually. There's a link to the Rockman, yeah. Listening to it, it's already a better version? Yeah. I think one of them has like a piano intro. Blum, blum, blum. I forget which one that is. Maybe the Explore one. Alright, crew or ships and armaments and systems. Let's go systems. How are you doing, Ankleman? Happy Thursday. 1 power, 1 shot. Shield piercing. Ion, 1 power, 1 shot. I don't think I care about any of those. Alright, here's the last system I've been looking for. Siege Bombard. I actually got all the systems I wanted. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright. Buy those guys. Heal thing on you. Is there a tool slot that's not on a guy with only 15 health? Looks like no. Okay, so put that on you. Yeah. You like this better? Too bad it was applied to such a horrible game. Shogi's just trying to... You're like doing the... Who is it that always talks trash about OKC to Meow? You're just trying to start some shiznizzle, aren't you? You're just trying to start that shiznizzle. Nobody special does that? Yeah, you're pulling a nobody on this chat right now. Hey, the 38 months of Prime Savage. Thank you, Anklebane. Request Imperial Assistance. Free 79 scrap. Beautiful. Or when I talk about the Lakers and you all talking about how stupid I am for even mentioning the Lakers. Okay. Although I did watch a YouTube video about your boy Kevin Durant from the Suns. He went to the Rockets. He like asked for a bunch of money and the Rockets like aren't gonna give it to him. So KD maybe not gonna have the best start to this next year. Leave the outpost intact. 154 free scrap for that. Nice. You've been saying it for years. Oh, what about the Lakers? Yeah, well, maybe I just haven't heard about it because I haven't followed basketball till like the last, I don't know, 6 months. Alright, that's 4 shields. Okay. Does this do crew damage? It does do minor crew damage. I guess I gotta take out shields. I'm not even looking at what weapons he has. Okay. Slapping Ben Prunty, you can't forgive that. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, KD is now in Houston. A quote comes to mind. I think it was something akin to F this effing effer game. You apply that to Shogi for not liking Ben Prunty's music, huh? Alright. Uh, 15 HP. I do have armor slots, don't I? I think I do. Where? I have one on my engineer guy. Okay. Sure. Chat sadly does not relay the tone of voice and emotion behind that quote, though. Yeah, too bad we don't have RPG mod to hear it more thoroughly. So this bone shrine would be a fight, and then we get boarded by 1,000 goblins who poison my entire ship. You know what? Let's just go look for a crew con. I don't think I want to even mess with that. Investigate the signal. Intruders detected. And we just took 1 hull damage because reasons. Thanks, FTL. I mean Void War. Okay. 4 shots, 1 shot, 2 shots. Raider Demon Hearts. Alright, let's board here. Because that will destroy his shields as we kill crew in that room. These low health crew. Very nice. If I go into this room. All that good. We got somebody's immune to suffocation, right? Where is he? I think this guy? Yes, you. I feel like I'm at least getting better at remembering to use my shield charger at the right time. Oh, speaking of, we got friggin' boarded in our shield charger. I didn't even notice. You just rage quit Dome Keeper. Well, I raged at this game earlier, but didn't rage quit yet. So, sorry to hear that, RPG. I'm sorry to hear that. Is that game as trolly as FTL, or what? Surely it's not as trolly as FTL or Void War. Although, maybe it is. War Cultist, Imperial, Soul Barrages. I still don't have a crew that I can add a psych ability to, can I? Stun. Shield thing. Healing projectile, and I could add a extra psyker ability. Okay, I think I'm gonna grab this guy. Do I want to give him the stun ability, or do I want to give him this soul barrage? I think I want this so I have more ways to get through shields when our weapons aren't in great shape. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to probably sell the Psychic Shrew. I don't need to sell it yet. Is this the final sector? I can't remember. It might be, actually. Okay. Let's make this ability Y. Doomkeeper's not as trolly, but the RNG can still give you a big middle finger, and on hard mode, where waves of monsters are 300% bigger and have improved weight, means they're bigger and they pop up in the run, that can kill you. Yeah, that sounds like that could definitely be rage-inducing. Stun ability. I do still need Force Shield. I think this is my final sector. I think I'm not going to get that extra crew. And work towards getting third shield, because I also need Siege Bombard upgraded. And maybe other systems. So let's go get engine power. We've gotten O2 or piloting yet either. Let's get some random upgrades. When you can't stop all monsters in that game from doing damage, you need Cobalt to repair, and RNG needs to let you find some because it spawned. Oh, you didn't find any because it spawned at the end of the world and you were about to win, so you're raging. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. Attack. Kill. Okay, I'll attack. Kill them. Thanks for telling me. Ruinous Scouts by boarding or piloting. Oh, they're also on fire. Will he let me kill him? Nice. I should be using my Pole Reaper to get some free heals, free repairs. Now, do I get any heals? Yeah, heal. We got one. Okay. Does my guy have that? Yeah, I should have sold those extra teleporter thingies, I think. Technocult Convoy. Relics or armaments. So this one should be weapons. Are there other weapons I'd use? Probably. Now, I hope this is actual weapon and not ammunition like I thought before. No, Relics is Ooh, let's go modules. I'm pretty sure Relics is modules. Again, they have stupid wrong words, so I don't know which thing is what item, but yeah, let's get that. My abilities more often here. That was a lot of shots, bro. Those have missiles. Alright, got a couple heals there, not bad. Shatter Fields. Your crew gain 1000% door break speed for 10 seconds when boarding an enemy for the first time during a fight using a launch bay. That is so specific that it's basically useless. And I can't do anything with it here, but what am I gonna do? Destroy it for no reason? You have to have a very specific system. It only works for 10 seconds. This seems like one of the most specifically useless modules I've seen. But you can only use it on the first Tuesday of the month, and only right after you've paid rent, but before you've paid your power bill. And then, if you do it after you pay your power bill, it lasts for 5 seconds, and then it explodes when you use it. What? Why you gotta make all these rules, man? By the way, all enemies with range projectiles in that game, called Dome something, are like missiles in FTL, that once they're fired, you can't do anything to stop them unless you get an equivalent of missile defense or kill them fast enough. You take the damage. When there's 20 of them firing at once, you can't kill them all before they fire. That sucks. I don't know the game, so I don't know your frustration 100%, but you know, I played FTL, so I know the frustration of trolley games, so sorry for your raging. Sorry for your raging. Okay, at least we got a weapon from that freeboarding. Go there. Get healed here. What do we got? We got a weapon. It's 1 DPS in small rooms. Let's give it to that guy, actually. Korask. Are you boarding, Korask? Actually, you're not. Should you be? Probably more than this guy should, yeah. 3 DPS, 5 DPS, 4 DPS, 4 DPS. Maybe I shouldn't board with you because you're using abilities. Okay. I guess I'll get a machine slave. My favorite thing to do with machine slaves? Make them work. But have them man systems so that it frees up my other crew to do their things. That is a lot of frickin' crew you have there, sir. Fire in this room. Missile. GG. Alright, we healed the fall even. Nice. 1 whole scrap and an armor. Well, do I have an armor slot? I do have an armor slot. Thanks for 1 whole scrap. How much armor is it? 20 HP? Same as that. Use suffocation. 15 on the NG. Use suffocation. Okay, I'll just put it on this guy. I want to heal, but I don't want to get on fire one more time. Ship armaments. Yeah, we'll check that out. Consumables could be more unit boarding guys, which I think I saw some earlier and I didn't get them when I meant to. Okay, you got a lot of shots. No missiles, at least. My boarding has not been very good this run, it feels like. Board the pilot so we can shoot and he hopefully doesn't dodge. Very good. Mind control this guy. Go. Throw shields there. Do this here. Already repaired. Yeah, boarding the room where all of my crew are. I'm cool with that. Timing was not ideal. Beautiful. Blasted. I need to, at the store, I need to remember to sell the extra dark prisms that I have. Okay. Is this blood thing gonna ever wear off? How long has this been on you? I feel like it's been on you for like 2 minutes. Go away, blood curse. Nobody likes you. Cyber priests, hex priests. They stopped me from repairing. Shields a system. Okay. mind control in that room. That works out pretty well. Thanks for not dodging, by the way. Okay. Even stun them in this room if I can make that hit. Nice. Stunned in the no O2. For once, O2 being really slow at coming back up is benefiting us. And there's the breach. Oh, it's not breach, it's poison. It's in there. Okay. Alright, they're all hanging out in the room where they're getting poisoned. They'd love to see it. Keep hanging out in there if you like. I'll keep shooting that room. Deleted. All right. Good job. Good job, everybody. Oh, I have a guy sitting in poison. Oops. Sorry, guy sitting in poison. What did we get? Okay, more of these friggin' dark matter prisons. We need to sell all these things. Any loots? I don't see any loots. Free intruders, though. Single skeleton in this room over here. He dodged. Alright. Now he can't dodge. He does have missiles, though. Now he doesn't. What are his weapons? I didn't even look. Nothing crazy, it looks like. It's already repaired this, damn it. Darn, we took damage. Gonna turn on my shield charger thing. There we go. By the way, you're offended that I can't capture people in this game. Evasion while my sensors are active? Well, it's more useful than freaking Shatterfield, so sure. Means I'll have to actually upgrade my sensors, but has potentially more value than that. Can't capture people, but I mean, there are like slavers where we get crew from and stuff. Machine Priest explore the tunnels, free berserker, okay. So you can kind of do that, I think. Unless you mean something different than what I think you mean. Alright, so this, and this. Ooh, fusion charge. That could be very good when we do our boarding. Who are my boarders again? Blood Golem. I need somebody with a tool slot to board with here if I'm gonna... Anybody have a tool slot that has decent attack? Wraith. Wraith or Gaiex, either of you, although your attack kind of sucks. But Wraith, you have a weapon, not a tool slot. Gaiex. You have 2 weapon slots. This guy, Jular. Oh, is that my main? That's my main guy. I need to keep him on the ship, I think. Actually, this guy right here, I've been thinking I need to board with him anyway. Okay, so this guy... Which guy is that? I think it's this guy. You need the board instead of this guy. Is that right? Korask. Yes. There we go. Now we can board and use your explodey thingy. That'd be very good. Now let's throw that there. That there. Any other tool slots? We have one more tool slot. Anything else that we can like summon? Repair or all fires aboard the ship are put out. I'll get the repair thing. Maybe I'll actually remember to use it for once. Probably not. Okay. I think we're about boss ready. Let me get one level sensors and then shields. Chance to dodge spells, and we gain 10% evasion while my sensors are active. Okay. Oh wow, there's a... I think that means there's crew in that box. Yeah, holy crap, just a... Now I'm boarding with that guy. Now that guy's double weapon, 110 health dude. Holy shnikes. Alright, we're gonna change up our boarding a little bit here. Because that's freaking amazing. Probably replace the blood golem. Give him a couple weapons. Nah, I think we replace Gladiatrix. Unless he's the one... Kragar. Which one's... Nah, he's the one who actually has the teleport ability, unfortunately. Okay. NG boarding party, go. Interesting choice, sir. The repair party is going to be pretty badass, but boarding party, not so much. You run a run? Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight me, neither. Get blasted. Alright, so we're gonna do this. So I need to give weapons. So who's got a weapon? Korask has one, and is there anybody who's not on my boarding party? My pilot guy. Kind of missing some weapons this run, aren't I? Okay, what's the best combo of weapons I could give that guy? This one for sure. So many weapon slots I can't fill. That one, okay. Alright, dual wield on that guy. Now I do want to give a weapon back to my main dude. Do I? Mainly I board with him to cancel out abilities, so you know what, maybe I give him the small DPS in small rooms weapon, I guess. Alright, so that guy's got 11 DPS and slightly damages nearby enemies. I've got a lot of tools this run, not a lot of weapons this run, sadly. Who knows, maybe we can find some equipment in the final sector. We had some really fast runs on Tuesday. This run is definitely not nearly as fast as those runs were going. Okay, equipment. That's what I want to see. Equipment could be weapons, so I'm buying out the weapons store if they got them. Ion damage, so I don't really care about that. Pseudo Drifter, thank you for the 25 months of subbage, my friend. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a great Thursday. And Everold, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. No, that's way too early. My spawn is not ready yet. Oh, I did not mean to leave my guy in there on fire. Sorry about that, my guy. That would be a very bad mistake that would end the run. Put an eye on me, bro. Okay, you go heal. Okay. Alright, I feel like we're looking pretty good for the boss fight here. I need a bunch of power and some siege bombard upgrades if I can get it. But I also want to buy weapons from the store. Crew weapons, that is. 1 shot, 2 shots, 5 shots in total. Not a crazy amount of shots. Shots. Alright, he is boarding me. Set me on fire, bro. Okay, well that guy's losing that fight. Jeez. This track's pretty cool. I've been talking trash about music in this game. So I'll say something nice. This track's pretty cool, I like this one. Can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, Rand. Sorry, it's true. I should not say anything at all if I don't have anything nice to say. What do we got? We'll just keep farming these things here. So I'm going here to look for weapons for my crew and to sell dark matter prisms. There's one of them. Oh, the translocator for extra boarding. So okay. Man, as long as I don't board it more than twice, this is all I need. Item's very good. Okay, who are my boarders? Gladiatrix needs a weapon. Corsair. Man, is there anybody with a tool slot with more health? That's not my boss. Yeah, this guy, he's boarding. Am I... Poor ask, I'm boarding with you, right? Oh, I didn't save my positions. Poor ask, where are you? This guy, we are boarding with you. Okay. Gladiatrix guy with 3 health. He's the one that's got the teleport thing. He does have the summon hound. I wish I could give him health. Rhaegar guy. Tool slot with more health. That's what I'm looking for. There's the engineer, but I want to keep you on the ship. You have 2 weapon slots, but I have no weapons. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of dudes with tool slots that are good for boarding. So... Alright. 5-second cooldown on this. I feel like I want to be able to board more than just the 2 times, but I also don't want to spend the scrap to get that, so I think I'm just going to go with keep what I have so I can get upgrades here. Because now I need power for days, and I want Siege Bombard upgraded. Have anything else to sell? I don't see anything. Progress on Munch Trade 2 has been rough. Under Legion Hellhorn has a rough combo to get through, but you finally did it. Nice. Congrats, Bob. Congrats on that. Alright, so I want scrap, and I don't get any from the shipyards. Let's go up here. Hope we get a fight with scrap reward. Nope, it's just an empty effing jump. Thanks, FTL. I mean, Void War. Okay, loot there. This could be a very good reward. If I could mind control that guy, I wouldn't have to fight through him. Just get my free stuff. Damn it. That is not scrap game. That is definitely not what I was hoping to see from that treasure chest of loots. I wouldn't really call that a treasure chest, actually. Good damage, though. Use a lot too. Wow, and I don't even get scrap from this jump? Are you effing kidding me? 1 scrap. That seems like just a F you to the face. Alright, well, Purify is nice. I don't know who to give that to. I'll have to replace an ability. I don't think I have an open Psyker slot. Well, who knows? Purify, maybe it'll save me. Alright, so maybe I get rid of the stun ability. No, that's the abduction ability. Okay, I'll replace that. So that was W, R, so that'll be on E for that one. Okay. Fusion thing, huh? I don't even have a slot for that, do I? I do on this guy that I'll never use. Okay, well, that was a trash reward. 2 jumps in a row, one with nothing, another with literally 1 scrap. Okay, I was hoping to get at least a couple more power. F my life, I guess. Let's go heal this guy up. Alright, let's go for our first win. First boss fight of the day. Hopefully will be our first win of the day. Okay, it's the war guy. 4-shot volley and ion missiles. Okay, the craziest thing about this guy is all his crew he has, so... I would really love to mind control one of these big dudes. Are they going to move around? They're going to move around. Let's hope this guy doesn't move around if I fire at him. Oh, they interrupted something. F you, game. Okay, destroyed his shields. We did mind control that guy. Fight with this guy in this room. Okay, killing a bunch of dudes, not bad. Have more summons, right? Yeah. Another guy. You guys go heal. Alright, shields are down. Let's get this weapon offline. Stun those guys and get some good hits in here. We gotta turn that on. Okay, that weapon's offline. Good start. I'll save the second boarding for after the big giant free repair he gets. I can mind control you, that would always be nice. Stun into mind control. Beautiful. Great start. Let's actually heal our dudes. What's up, Meow? You're back? Welcome back. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Alright, intruders detected. Are they immune to suffocation? No. They ionize a nearby system on death. Okay. They ionize my heal bay. That's fine. Alright, so there's the big repair. And everything's immune. It's pretty dumb, but you know. It is what it is. Everything just gets to be immune for a while. Not immune to hull damage, but immune to system damage. But it doesn't repair, at least. Okay. As long as it doesn't repair, it's not as bad. As it could be otherwise. What I don't know if it's immune to this fusion thing, I wonder. The fusion charge. Got any more summons? Looks like no, I don't. Okay. So I'm gonna wait till the immunity wears off. Shield overcharge for the win. Okay, immunity wore off, and it's still broken though, so that's good. So what do I want to break? Let's break their engines, I guess. So they're not allowed to dodge anymore. Keep these guys stunned literally forever. Must suck to be them. We are tearing this guy a new one. Beautiful. Killing all his crew. Oh, I killed my own crew. GG! We killed him so hard, we killed our own crew. Sorry, Kragar, Gaiax, Korask, and Lucius, your sacrifice was a worthy sacrifice. I wonder if they show up on your final crew count if they die on the boss fight. Alright, GG cookie time. We got there. That was the, what was that ship called? The Apocalypso. Alright. Alright, yes, I was in control of the elements. 5469 score. Looks like it does not show those guys because the big dual wielding war cultist we had is not showing up there. Alright. Some of you may die, and that is a sacrifice I'm really willing to make. Alright, very good run. So we have one ship left, my friends. One final ship to get a win on to complete every ship that is currently available in Void War. So, before we get to that final ship, GG cookie time. Y'all have a cookie. I'm gonna stand up, use the restroom. Feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we will play that final ship and see if we can get one final win. I probably will do one more run after that, depending on how fast that goes. But I'll see you just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.